mean, we're always waiting for the time when the Vertigo match is good and it's a fresh map and it's different to play. It's fun to play for casually. It's not so fun for a lot of pros.
Yeah.
But it's also a map that Liquid can play. They do play. And so, I don't know. It could still be exciting. People are still figuring out the map. There's probably better ways to do it than these crazy A retakes, but maybe not. We'll soon find out. Maybe today we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. Of course, Liquid already guaranteed their place in the semifinals. Renegades, even if they win this game, they do not guarantee playoffs. It would depend on how those other matches go. So, yeah, I mean, pressure off for Liquid, but that doesn't mean they're not going to give it their all. They have gone flawless today, and this will not be the game they want to drop. Keep it up. Show us what you got. T-side start as well, down towards those B stairs. They ran up A early to try and fake it out, but they'll be committing towards this B site. Molotov in, Liaz does drop that bomb with a headshot to Naf, and oh, they line up Liaz. What a couple of kills from him. Will eventually be decked, but he's done the damage. He's opened up this round for the Renegades, and it's only Nitro left up, not for long. Oof. His body flies off the roof, and Renegades.
Not so shabby. Absolutely clothesline there, and that last kill, great hold from Liaz. That double tap 2-kill crossing.
Yeah, nice.
Nuts, dude.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Just aim in one position and 2 kills. The lineup. Not the most common with the USP, but Renegades start things off. And Liquid, they won't be forcing the issue. They want those rifles nice and early on the T side. Probably the best decision here. Now, okay, so here's a big strat that I run on Glock rounds on this map. I do this with Chad a lot. When we play, you hide forklift with 5 players. Like on top of the forklift, you sit around and you just sit there all round.
Okay.
And eventually, people keep pushing you because the map's so small and people are so impatient.
Oh, people start dying from boredom, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't work in pro, but it's pretty fun because the amount of Glock rounds we won from just sitting in forklift is pretty stupid.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, it's totally relevant. Most people aren't pro that are watching, so I'm sure this will be stuff they can use.
Give it a go.
If you have the patience.
Yeah.
I don't.
No. It's only because it's Glocks, so it's like the alternative is run to your death or wait to your death.
That's true.
Wow, Elite, she doesn't even see a player that just spams Azza through the wall. This is still up in the air. Liquid, they only have pistols, but they have a man advantage, and they can try and back off, no need. Twist has found the kill to Liaz. Renegades are just feeding the beast that is Liquid. This is a Glock round.
This is a Glock round. There was a Deagle kill.
Yeah.
So
there's a couple of them.
It's a mixture for sure.
But it is just Grat alone. He's found one. He's wrapped back round, and they're ready for it. Twist, shutting it down. I think that's 2, maybe even 3 on the P250 there. Fantastic work. The Deegs and the P250s combining for a round for Liquid. Wow, that's not quite waiting forklift, but that'll do. Wait ramp instead.
Yeah, they waited ramp. Players got impatient. And there was a couple of nice snaps here from the P250 from Twist. I actually thought he had a Glock because of the way he was using it. Those are good kills.
Sideways?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like San Andreas or something. Speaking of San Andreas, we are in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. You get to see like all the things from GTA. If you go like, you know, you can go see the LA River, which you might have used as Sanchez to jump over in Grand Theft Auto. If that was ever part of your childhood.
You can go bowling.
It really exists.
Ooh. Liquid very patient on this B site right now. They're just waiting for that smoke to dissipate. Now it has. Renegades settle back into a more passive setup, forcing Liquid to commit if they want to take any kills, any picks.
It's crazy. They got like 2 M4s off that, you know, full buy. That's a kill. That is a kill, man.
The pistol king of this map.
From that angle, too. That's like he's trying to get a spot named after him.
Yeah.
We'll see. It'll take a bit more than that, but he's on the way.
Liquid have bailed out of B, though. They've already pushed up close on A. Twist is looking for another opening kill. I like how passive Renegades are playing. Adjusted position to the previous round where they just fed kills to Liquid. Now they're not giving them anything, not giving them an inch. Liquid still looking to take a mile, though. Run into this site. Nitro's already deep. Need to get this bomb plant. 28 seconds. There's the plant coming through for Naf, and Renegades getting smoked off. And we'll start to dissipate, and they can start to move back in on the retake.
That's sick. Oh my god, just to destroy that kind of safe post-plant position, just to try to pull off the retake. And Twist loves this angle, so it's no surprise that he's waiting for someone to jump up on top of it.
Oh,
Wow, just clean kills.
brutality. Fatality. Renegades only getting that kill on B at the start of the round. Nothing since that. 2 rounds for Liquid now.
So do you think it's going to be like a really A-focused match, like half at least?
Yeah, I mean, with what we've already seen on B for Renegades, I wouldn't be surprised, right?
That's true. I mean, number one, avoid Liaz.
Yeah.
Number two, A is something that works really well for a lot of teams still. So
I just think, yeah, it's going to be a rough game anyway. Liquid favored no matter what map, what side, what half.
True.
So
Good point.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a pretty dominant T-side half. It's already been pretty consistent on Vertigo, terrorist halves. But yeah, especially when you're the best team in the world. And Renegades have had a bit of a rough day today.
That's so weird to hear. It sounded like sarcasm, but it's technically 100% true right now. Like, it's actually true. Sorry, I just had a moment. That's North American.
That is weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
What a day and age we live in.
One day you'll get your day. It may be far in the future, but I'm sure it'll come.
We've got a couple of players here and there. I think that's fine.
Yeah, mostly on NA teams.
Yeah, and on the bench of German teams.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. Pour one out for Smoo.
Never forget. Apparently joining a team post-major. Was it him that said that? I don't know. I never know.
Flusha.
No, Flusher, yeah. No, I think Smooya said something. I think he's supposedly joining.
Damn, they're teaming up.
Hey, you never know.
Hey, why not?
Yeah. Get that major spot, you know, Keo, Zelsis, Flusher, Smooya.
Oh, it should be like ultra toxic, and then yeah, like Zelsis toxic on Twitter, Keo toxic in game,
Smooya
like
toxic everywhere.
That would be the content team.
Yeah.
They should like poach Tarek and then just make content. Don't even try that hard. Just play to win. Look at Adren. He is so sick of his team winning so much. He can barely take this. He is lounging so hard right now.
Taking a leaf out of JDM's book. Well, 3-1 to Liquid. Great T-side start, of course, but just remembering Renegades won the pistol. Let's see if they can find a rifle behind it. Spam coming through for JKS. So many spam spots on that wall. You got to be really, really careful as a T. If you go up yellow, you can just get trapped. But then again, you can send it, pack him right back. Leech looking to do some damage, and he will send JKS down to 2 HP. Oh, that's a nade towards boost. No one's there, though.
Yeah, and it's hard to say if you killed somebody, if you're supposed to kill somebody, or if they're actually there, they survived and you're off by a bit. So they're still going to play it as if, you know, probably someone's there, or they assume that. Molotov's coming out. This is tough. It's a little awkward. Gap in the smoke. Oh, Jacob knows he can't fight too much. And this is a scary position for him to be in. Nitro goes ahead and capitalizes on that kill. They've got the flank covered. And the CTs, it feels like they're getting whittled down here.
Yeah, Liquid can just take all the time they need, and Renegades, they need to play for some sort of info, right? And that means you got to peek, and that means Stewie's waiting on the other side.
Yeah, being sparse about your grenades is definitely a talent for this. Like when you're on A, knowing how much to use, where to nade the spam spots, you hold on for the after plant, and just more kills going the way of Liquid right now. They can now probably safely plant. This is their last round of smoke, so they want to get it down. And there's no good spam just yet.
Yeah, just a save for Renegades, I think. That AWP is still here. The issue is the anti-saver, Naf on the flank. Stewie's actually killing Gratisfaction, rotating through the CT spawn. Obviously, saving on this map, very difficult. It's not very big, so...
That's true, yeah.
Have a lurk and you clear out pretty much everything, except if you catch this timing. Oh, you don't get better than that,
my God.
You do not get better than that.
Yeah, it's not. It's also very easy. It's very easy to get very far quickly.
Yeah.
Because the boost at mid, the way you can drop elevator shaft, like you can traverse the map so easily depending on where you are, where you want to go. Yeah, but you can just split it up. So, Liaz is luckier than he realizes. Didn't spot anybody. Somebody actually passed him like a ship of the night. And once again, Twist is abusing people who are just trying to play like what's normally a very safe spot to sit and wait for a plant to go down. Just decimating them from the low ground. a lot to prove here for the Renegades. It's funny, like they're fighting for their life.
Liquid are fighting just for another map.
Just for fun, yeah. It's like,
yeah.
They can't help but win rounds.
Yeah. Of course, for those already wondering, Liquid and FaZe, 2 teams who have at least right now guaranteed their spots in the semis. The other 4 teams left are fighting for survival. Only 2 of the 4 can make it to those semifinals moving into tomorrow.
It's crazy. Everyone else only won 1 map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's so
Liquid
weird.
just stomping. And no change there. 4-1 up right now in this one. Renegades, they got that safe gun. Other than that, it's looking pretty bare bones, pretty scrappy. Just a few pistols, some util, of course. Molotov towards middle and just immediate drop for Liquid.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Just to establish presence, scare the CTs, hold them into spots, I guess, and then, I guess, maybe work on B, but treating it more kind of like a safe anti-eco. That's quite an angle. That's quite an angle. Yeah, wow.
What are you doing?
What are you going to do? I don't know. Yeah, there's going to be tons of angles like that, obviously, because there's so much stuff on the map. It's kind of like maps look when they first come out, almost, where they remove props over time. Oh, little strafe, but it doesn't do much for Liaz to get him killed faster. Cool thought, though. Liked it.
Do you feel like there's too many props on this map? I feel like Valve removed a bunch in middle, and I feel like they really cleaned up that like top elevator shaft room.
Yeah, no, I think they've done a good job of cleaning it up, but there's still so many small things, like so many small angles. Oh, shit, son.
That's sick. Can he get any more? Lee's getting off the grating, though. That removes any chance of Azza hitting this shot. And he's going to lose the AWP off the edge of the map, so worth it. Liquid on fire, but I think Azza's a little more flamey right now.
2 absolutely disgusting no-scopes today. We got to cast them both.
Lucky us.
Wow. That was wicked. And he had some parkour in there.
Yeah, I love those B stairs drops.
They look cool. I like that. You know, the verticality does offer that up, and there's not many other places that happens on other maps. Like Overpass has pseudo verticality where it's like they're not stacked, so you don't really get that action. And nukes, if you drop on nuke like into a site or something, you lose like 40 health. So here it's kind of cool that those fights can happen. Boom. Oh. He's like, I know where the middle of my screen is. I got transparent tape with a dot on it, bro.
He's got a magnifying glass, sellotape to his monitor. Just, you know, who needs a Krieg when you can put a scope on the AK?
Exactly.
Oh, a little boost. Nitro going for the triple.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he wants the action.
No, they're just double jumping so they can get on top.
That's quite awkward.
Come on, they can almost see him. Oh, there it is. Some damage to Grat. Nabe will follow up. He's got to run away down to 50. They'll take that. But JKS has still been very, very patient up here on the top side as well. They've got to clear him out. Call the Molotovs in their hands. Nice trade from Stewie. So fast on the trigger, but Jacob moves through the smoke with another kill for the CT side. Advantage Renegades. 4-on-3, and Jacob does not want to give it up as well. He'll push back in. Could come to regret that. Elijah with another kill. And Team Liquid, blocking inside of the smoke. Az is going to be able to get away with a frag instead. And this is still up in the air. Yeah. 39 seconds, even enough time to rotate if they like, but looking like they're going to commit towards the A site and try and get that plant in.
It does get a bit finicky. That was a smoke that went down, but not covering the correct choke point. Twist up top. Oh, op shot missed. Is he going to crouch peek into this? Oh, he's actually waiting to try to find out where the...
I can see him.
Oh, wow. He gets the bomb down. There's a chance here. Oh, it doesn't get... No, that's nice. That's nice from the CTs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a chance.
Important that Grat doesn't die there and stays alive just to be the problem, right? Just to be in, at least in their vision. Allows that double peek to come out from the elevator side, and Liquid is so focused on at least the one man's position who they actually knew.
I like how they kind of used the boost. I think they planted where he boosted too.
Yeah.
It's just like proper efficiency. And yeah, like there was a chance when that op shot was missed, Twist could have got that kill. 2v2 in the bag. Could have been an easy 6-1 for Liquid, but Renegades stay strong. You always hate, you know, you're on the team that's losing, and then you get around that goes so smoothly, and then even then you have problems closing it out in the end. But yeah, they handle it with class for sure. Pretty cool situation here for Grat. Smoke coming down high up on the ramp, and Stewie pops the head off of Liaz, the primary threat on B.
Yeah, opening kill. And Renegades, they've double stacked this B site still. They have a couple more players. Az has gone and reaggressed towards the back of the site. The flash actually blinds him, and that's a great flashbang from Elite. Stewie getting around the corner and cleaning up the frag. Jacob, only man committed within the site. He's been cut off by a Molotov at his retreat, so he's got to fight to his last breath. Stewie's been dropped, smoke landing at his side, Molotov's nades. It's just a utility bonanza here, but somehow he's still standing. 6 HP, his teammates moved in as well. JKS getting dropped, and nice double from Elige, cleaning up both J's on that bomb site. Gratisfaction now trying to get away with the AWP, but they're all around him. They've even cut off CT from A. He is not getting out of here.
Not a chance, but he might get some kills, and he at least gets one. Yeah, Jacob was kind of just this magnet in the site for all the nade attention, and he kind of made them waste a lot of nades and stayed alive for quite a bit, but his teammates got to contribute as well, and they unfortunately couldn't do that. That's a great adjustment. It looks like Lias had the opportunity. Azure, I feel like, got a bit unfortunate, but he ate an... It was a bit unfortunate for him, but as you mentioned, like, Alicia's flash had so much value. It bought Stewie so much time to kind of work the right side of the box and then come out to the left and take a peek, and he was still kind of half after image blind. Really dangerous to try to challenge down the stairs. Wait.
I think he was jumping to get away. You know when you're just jumping? And he got caught in the air.
But he saw over the thing and then caught him jumping. That's, we need the replay.
Yeah, unbelievable.
If that's how I think it looked.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice trade from Nitro. We'll give him that.
Yeah.
Molly on the boost. I wonder if that actually spreads to climb up the boxes, or could a player still hypothetically be sitting there? I'm not sure.
We need to get Barolf on the case.
Yeah. I mean, you can throw a Molly that hits them both. That Molly went a bit deep. Just got to throw it lower so it kind of rebounds.
Physics.
Yeah. But Liquid, they're already pressuring B. Elige's up here as well. That bomb's going to be rotating around. Despite the pick on A early on, Liquid still looking to take this site. That smoke to cut off the doorway. Or actually the generators. Nice spray transfer from Elige. Starts on the right, moves to Liaz as he peeks out from behind the gen. As getting caught from the top of smoke as well. Stewie getting that kill, and this is looking like another done round. B taken, and Renegade's got to run for the hills.
They're getting bullied, dude, in both sites. So there, you know, Nitro's by himself with an op. No one has to worry about him. He's doing a good job staying alive. He even gets his kill, and then Stewie's halfway into B at the same time. They're basically penetrating both sites on a default, and Renegades can't do anything about it. That is one of the difficulties of Vertigo. It's so open, like the amount of choke points, the ways into sites. It allows for like such individual plays, and it makes it very stressful for CTs for that reason. You know, like a T can feel like they can roam a little bit and be annoying, but not necessarily commit. And that seems to be one of the biggest problems for Renegades. And someone just fell off.
Well. Happens to the best of us.
I mean, I loved watching that on X-Ray, especially. That was the perfect perspective.
Oh, is this the kill? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he was jumping around the corner. Oh,
yeah, dude.
So fast. I think
Nitro's only hitting the hard shots today.
Yeah. One of the cool things about having Nitro solo lurk ramp with an AWP there is when you're down A ramp as a T, you can hear rotations around mid and CT really, really well. So if you're the in-game leader, you're going to have a very good idea of where the CTs are placed and what rotations are going on if Renegades are making noise above you. And as a result, you can call to your team whether, you know, hitting B is a good choice or not as a result. So yeah, a good bit of info, I imagine, gained by Nitro there. This round, where the pace is completely switched up. Renegades get aggressive, and they find a lot of value for it. 4-on-3, make that a 4-on-2. Liaz continuing it with the pistols, taking down Nitro.
Funny that it happens on the eco, but it really feels like they're having trouble once the T's have crossed into their sites, like after they've gotten past boxes. And so them fighting down the ramp, I guess it makes sense that they're maybe winning those duels. I feel like that's probably their best chance of doing it. It's just a little bit, if you've got a whole, you know, utility belt, you don't want to waste it by like pushing B ramp and then fighting down the stairs and then losing all your grenades when you could have played a longer round. The irony is it feels like that's maybe better for them right now to be a bit more aggressive versus Liquid, because when Liquid get up to like here, they get really comfortable. It feels like it's only a matter of time before Renegades lose. On this round, obviously, it's 4v2, so it would take a pretty big disaster for them to blow this. But there's a fair bit of utility for Liquid to work with. Their mid-rounding has been good. Molotov probably doesn't go deep as they'd like, but it actually potentially helps him get that kill versus Aza. And again, they can go kind of slowly here. 27 seconds.
Ooh.
Another kill comes out, and they've ID'd one more who takes some damage pushing through a smoke. Oh, there it is. It's understood where he is. Naf has to, almost crosses past the ramp gap.
Does he go for the full Hail Mary? No, he's just going to wrap CT instead. Still gets himself into a valuable position. The issue is that bomb, and a bigger issue is the kit, lack of it. ES doesn't have it, so Naf can actually climb up above and shoot down from boost. He spots the barrel, and you say 2-on-4 should be Renegades round. You can never count out Liquid.
Yeah, Naf is sipping on G Fuel right now. That was, he's got the MIBRK Swiss shoes, and he's sipping on G Fuel.
He's strafing all over the map.
That's right, with the app.
Nice. You got bars.
Yeah, but not Mars, only Snickers.
Nah, Mars is better there, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, it's good to be divisive in this situation so we don't anger any one group of people.
Yeah.
Perfect.
50-50. Oh, heavy mid setup here for Renegades. Oh, nice little boost as well on the corner. That is an angle. Azza actually finding the opening kill. Not even really sure where that came through, but Renegades will take it every day of the week. Liquid set up heavily outside of this A site. Stewie trying to sell the fake, but with this boost, they can confirm that that is not the case. Luckily enough, smoke completely cuts off the line of sight, so have to wrap around for Renegades. Gratis faction looking to take a different angle. Nitro getting a kill, but a Liege not checking the close right. JKS almost let him slip by, but does flick back in time. It's a 4-on-3 for Renegades again, but we've seen them blow big leads before. Liquid still with a chance to back off if they please.
I think Stewie forgot that Molotov. It looked like he forgot the lineup. We don't know. Maybe he was... They haven't pushed yet, so he didn't want to throw it. It's an interesting smoke. They can wait for it to go up. Liquid have been doing a good job of having enough time to do this. Grat takes a very practical angle here, and Swiss walks into the fight because he hasn't been offing from there that often. Now from up top, we'll get spotted by a grenade. And Stewie could look for a kill. This is a risky fight. He's kind of suppressing fire just to help his teammate plant, and no CTs at peak just yet. That would have been important. That would have definitely been a difference maker.
Nice shot, but nothing further than that. Triple peaked by the likes of Renegades, and retake will be successful. So nice to see Renegades slowing it down again. That was kind of similar to the 2-on-3 that they locked down in the post-spawn on A few rounds ago.
So they're kind of slowly forcing their way into the A site a lot of the times, almost with these multi-pronged lurk strats, and they use tiers of executes. They smoke elevators off, and then they might smoke something else off, and then they just try to work singular picks at once. You think Renegades are going to try something similar? Do you think they're going to go for like more full executes? I don't know how many times you've watched them play.
I've never seen Renegades play this map.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah, that would be a guess from me. Oh, nice shot.
Yeah. Well, it looks like they have.
Yeah. Oh, even the tag to follow up. Liaz is going to finish off the kill, so Renegades 5-on-3 immediately. Liquid still looking to commit towards his site, but the amount of CTs up close. Oh dear, surrounding the bomb site. There's no free path here for Liquid. They've got to win every battle if they want to get out of this one, but instead, seems like it's going to be falling short. Jaken with another kill. And just through the smoke, cleaned up. Nice and easy for Renegades, keeping 5 alive as well there. And surprising that Gratis Faction didn't get caught out on that boost, considering how many players were running up the stairs.
It's true. And he did hit just like a fantastic shot. That was super quick too. In and out.
That boost is more made for catching someone like hiding behind the stairs and going for that cross, right? Like to typically peek that, you would need to, if you're standing on the ground level, you need to peek so aggressively that you're open to being killed from multiple angles. Instead on the boost, you're only available to the stairs and behind the stairs. You can section that off really easily. Nice to see little gimmicks like that from Renegades.
Sure, yeah. Those will go a long way, especially when people are learning the map, and they can be so frustrating to play against. I mean, you break down a half, gimmicks get you through it. I mean, there's only, it's not every round everyone's buying. I mean, there's only going to be a handful of rifle rounds and a half. You got like 4 or 5 gimmicks that get you opening kills, and you convert 80% of your rounds where you get opening kills. You've got a half on your hands. So get innovative, get creative.
Life advice? Yeah,
in general, you know, in whatever you do. So what do they want to do here? Liquid have not really messed around at mid. The most Alicia's done has gone there to throw a Molotov to pretend he was going mid. Then he dropped elevator. contrast that with a team like Furia. They love mid. They do mid every single round on both sides. So I wonder.
I think the difference maker here is they could have been walking into a lot of stacks as well, right? And that is because of the lack of mid control. Renegades haven't had to dedicate heavily. And that's kind of, I think that's cool. Obviously, it's because the meta is still being decided on this map, but you know, in every different matchup, CT setups will be completely different because it just depends where the Ts are focusing.
Sure.
I like a late mid luck, though. If you go for an A-side taker, I love just having one player walk up late mid.
Oh, yeah, that flank is so juicy.
Definitely. But, I mean, Liquid could do it now. They have a man up, but no need. They're just going to power into this A-bomb site. Gratisfaction flashed off, going back in, but re-peek into Nitro, going to go down. JKS does get one, and pushing through the smoke, Stewie gets away with that kill. Ridiculous stuff. That bomb planted as well. And Renegades, they might just opt to get out of this round and hold on to their weapon.
Oh, super rough. Moving into the last rounds of the half, and it's just a faster, cleaner entrance into the B site. Bomb gets planted post-haste, and kind of a nasty entry there from Stewie. The fast adjustment, you know, kind of the 90-degree flick instantly. Like a robot. Nitro. Nope, doesn't survive. JKS and Liaz get a kill apiece. It's kind of cool, I guess. They get rifles next round. That's fun. Not worth a whole lot more than that. Twist ends up taking him out, and Liquid have guns to lose, so that's totally worth it. Worth the hunt.
Without a doubt.
Adren's like trying to keep his eyes open back there.
I don't blame him. It's
like,
boring winning that much.
Yeah, just winning everything.
Oh, a 9th round on this T side for Liquid under their wing. Certainly looking prepared. Renegades, 2 more. If they can 9-6 that would be very respectable, but it's been a pretty tough half for them. Gratisfaction going aggressive again. He realizes there's a lot of footsteps. Got to be careful here. Nade going close. Does get a bit of damage. It's going to smoke the close corner as well. Does allow him to escape to the top of the boxes. And oh, bit of an angle here. Spots one behind the yellow, but unable to connect. Moving back down. These flicks, Gratisfaction usually hits those, but unsuccessful today.
You kind of run out of mana, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For shots, like you can't like always rely on them. He has been really consistent, but it's eventually it's bound to fail. Nice crack in the smoke. Abuse there by JKS. Eats a flash, kind of by accident. Jacob comes up for the trade on Stewie. 4-3, and it's another kill from the policeman. They've got a big advantage now. Oh my God, he's not stopped yet. Finally, Jacob gets taken down, and Naf will have to go into full clutch mode with one of the worst guns in the game.
At least it's not famous, you know? That'd
That's
be really
true.
bad. Well, I thought you were going to disagree with me there. I know you're a fan.
You know what?
I only said it to annoy you.
Depends on the day.
Yeah?
Depends on the day.
You found a burst?
8,000 hours, haven't learned the spray for the Flawless.
Don't blame me.
But I still can't hate on it that much.
Yeah.
Which one's worse for you? Hate them both equally.
Yeah, I really don't like either of them. I think Galil's better for the price, right? Because like if you think you have more bullets, it's cheaper. Like Famous is good in some ways. The burst is okay sometimes, but considering you're paying less money and you're getting more ammo and you're getting similar stats, I think Galil every day of the week.
It does sound like a deal.
Yeah.
On paper.
I mean, both are awful, and never use either of them.
That's the problem.
Have a choice.
Yeah, it's a race to the it's a race to the bottom.
Yeah, and
Liaz, he could start a race to the bottom. Head start here, fly down the stairs. Oh, that's a nice kill, very nice, and gets out because he knows somebody might peek him from beneath the grate. But in and out, they answer back in the last round of the half.
that great fight is more favorable to the T, right? Assuming you're holding it. Pretty sure. Oh, that's an awkward spray. Az is going to get caught by the Diga twist. Liaz, he has been a pillar on this B side. How the hell is he getting double kills like this? Still a chance for Liquid, though. A minute on the clock, and Nitro is inside of the site. Naf coming to join him. Got to bring that bomb. Bring that package. Renegades still holding down the fort. Liaz doesn't need to move. He's got that cross contained, but Molotov means he's not going to be able to hit the shot. Boost attempted. What do you get out of this? A mid play. I've never seen this either. Oh, JKS.
The bomb?
One step ahead.
Oh. What happens to the bomb? It respawns.
It respawns back
magically?
on the side. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd be a bit rigged.
Yes. Yeah, you could really make your teammates unhappy. in matchmaking.
Yeah, definitely. But pretty outstanding half for Renegades, I'd say, considering at one point that looked very dominant for Liquid. Of course, Liaz being the man of the hour, at least for the Australian side of things.
Man, he's a super sharp shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not just been this game. It's been today.
Yeah, all games.
Nasty, yeah. And it's not even just today. He's been kind of, okay, so looking back, I think he had like middling performances in Pro League and then a couple of good lands. But there were some people who were just like, he should be cut at some point. Have you heard that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he was never really set up on this team to be the star. So the fact that he's actually performing really well is, you know, against the odds in some respects, right?
Always good to have someone just kind of step up randomly. It's kind of like Rain on FaZe.
Yeah.
But he was the star of like LGB, like the Norwegian team. But then when he got on FaZe, it's like he's surrounded by people who are supposed to be even bigger talents, more storied players than him. But then he comes through and is like the best player on FaZe for a long time, and that's kind of insane. Really sick to see glow-ups like that on teams.
Yeah.
Like when Automatic joined Cloud9. And like since then has become...
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, and since then has just become the best.
Where was he before? TSM?
TSM, yeah. And then Stewie was like, I want to give him a chance.
Good on him.
Yeah.
It's crazy how far NA has come in these last couple of years. I mean, think back like 2 years. NACS was a meme. Now it's top of the charts. Now it's...
Yeah.
Oh! That's a yikes.
Yeah. Yeah. Just trying not to jinx it these days, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Riding the high.
You got to lock down.
It's weird, but you know, when are you ever gonna change? When are you ever gonna change like memes like NA nade, NA sound, EU nade, EU aim?
Yeah.
You know, like I don't think that's ever gonna change.
No.
I think you guys got that forever.
Yeah, we locked it in early.
Yeah,
I think
you
it's
locked it
first
in
come,
early.
First served,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. You just got to deal with that.
Unfortunate. Yeah, it sucks. Big problems, man.
Well, second half coming up in a second. We got Renegades now moving over to the T side. Expectations for the half? Anything, anywhere? Leaving this open.
Your hands are all over the place right now.
Go crazy.
I think Liquid are just going to destroy them.
Yeah.
I think so.
Really?
That's my prediction.
Damn. Bold.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes?
No.
No. Yeah. Okay. So they might, like, they might falter just because they probably just feel like they're winning. It's so easy, and they have no stress. So Renegades like super try hard pants with belt on might be enough to like pull back a few rounds. But yeah, maybe it's gonna be an MIBR situation on Mirage. Who knows?
We'll see. Gonna find out. I mean, Liquid with the pressure off, right? No reason to worry. High spirits is certainly going to show up in the server as well. Let's see if that is indeed the case. Renegades on the T side now. They had a lot of little ingenuities in their first half. Let's see if they've got anything else. Lee's going to get aggressive to start things off down the top of the ramp. He will spot a couple of players here, but Renegades taking their time. And Elige was actually all just a ploy. It was all just a distraction to get twisted up in the sandbags.
What? Maybe one of the best players I could think to have in a position like Sandbags, where you've got to deal with multiple angles. He's so good at flicking back. But they're not even going to test him, and he can go get info whenever he wants. 3 stack on B. T's want a piece of this action. Who wins this round, Hugo?
It's actually not a 3-stack on B. Naf was close by the toolkit in mid. I know the X-ray got you there. So I think Renegades, if they can get the entries, and this could be their round, lock it in. Team Liquid too far away. We do have that flank down in mid, but it's only going to be a B stairs in the retake, though. Nitro, oh, it's actually Stewie. He finds both kills. Double response from JKS, though, and there's the site opened up. Naf's flank is coming very, very fast, though. So Renegades, while they do spot it, they've got to deal with now so many positions. Bomb plot not
Cancelled.
committed, yeah, faked or maybe gotten off at the last second. That's not what you like to see. Renegades just chilling for the time being, hoping Liquid push back in, but Elige has done anything but disengaged and fallen out of the site. Now the bomb going down for real, and Elige looking for a couple of taps.
I don't know if he spotted Grat just now, but yeah, might have IDs on 2. So, oh, that's one goes down to Elige really quickly. Azur has to work a little bit hard for that kill. Is so sure there's someone on the ramp, but no, it's just Naf and Ko coming in from the back. 10-second defuse, more than enough time though. That was a quick retake.
Yeah, and very, very fast mid flank as well, right? We didn't really see any flanking from Renegade CT side at all. Oh, of course, there weren't many post plants, and there were a lot of bomb site stacks, which kind of held back in that sense. But you could see immediately, once they realized that was somewhat of a B play, Nafly was already behind T-Spawn.
Yeah, you know, especially on a new map, I feel like 4-1ing is always welcome. You rarely need 5 players to take a site. It's like, the thing is, it's like if you need 5 players to take a site, like you have no chance of winning the round, you know? So that's the whole point of splitting in the first place, of using other parts of the map simultaneously, or just even 4-1ing and having someone work on something super late into the round, like
Safety
walking
issues.
mid, yeah, and taking advantage of the fact that there's almost always a choke point you can push. And again, to highlight, especially because it's a new map.
It's like what you were saying earlier. I think you were talking about Mirage Beat. I can't remember what map or what site it was, but once you get a certain amount of people on a site, there's only so much you can actually, like, so much value you can actually add by adding another player.
The overpass A site, yeah. There's like not a lot of good spots to stand, so yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, another fast B play here for Renegades. They found a couple of entries, but at what cost? It's already just left to Azza in a 1-on-3, and that bomb is falling back down the stairwell. Could try and disengage and back off and go towards A, knowing that both players, or 2 of the 3, are right in front of him here. Naf got to peek out wide, and that forces Azza into a duel. Liquid going to shut it down once again, 11-6, and I think maybe your prophecy was somewhat correct moving into the second half.
Maybe. We'll soon find out. I just feel like the individualism is heightened on Vertigo these days, and because Liquid have that in spades, it's like, it's just in these mid rounds, especially when they have that freedom to go and work by themselves, or kind of just take dry peek with like sites that are wide open like DNA. Liquid are just going to be winning a whole lot of duels, and I think maybe that's going to be the biggest problem for them. But we don't know for sure. No slouches on. There's definitely no slouches on Renegades either. And Liaz looks like he's in rare form. Nice shots from Azar as well to combine with the Deagle and Jacob from behind.
Bon appetit. Renegades over on this A site, but they've got a flank again coming behind them. Naf, he's getting flanked as well. Does he realize? Oh, he's got dinged through the side, and he's going to get away with a kill. 2 HP. Nothing stops Nasty Naf. He has had a ridiculous day today.
Has he?
Have you looked at his rating?
What's his plus KD?
I don't know what his KD is, but his ratings have actually been like despicable today.
Didn't even realize.
Yeah, I'll get it up.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, very, very good games from him so far.
A couple of clean 1Ds there from Azza. Azza from Diggity. Up the ramp. Nitro going for the peak. Spots one too many enemies and will now retreat. He's up top of the blue. Nade goes a bit too far to hit anybody. It was kind of a preemptive read. And it looks like they might try to attempt a boost. Potentially waiting for a reload to come in before they attempt it. Cool couple of jumps, noises being made, but that doesn't mean anything. They know there's somebody on the ramp. Got attention on both sides. He's on A, he's on B.
Yeah, today Naf has had a 1.81, a 1.24, 1.71, and a 1.92.
Wow.
He's been wrecking. 20 kills every game plus.
Yeah, and just like an insane, like insanely low deaths too, right?
Yeah, just really, really good. And that's all good to see. Let's see if it continues. 12-6 up, Liquid bordering the victory here. Renegades yet to get around on this terrace half. This has to be it. They're going to have 2 rifle rounds left before Liquid hit 15. So it's now or never. 5 setup on ramp again. And look at the issues that come with that. Look at Naf's position. He's in T-spawn.
Oh yeah, they're feeling comfortable about looking around.
Yeah, and I don't blame them. Renegades have not had any lurk.
There's an opening, and the Liege answers back. There's a gap in the smoke. He can choose when to peek. Oh my god, he turns it into 3 kills!
Ooh.
3!
Trade back from JKS, but he's stuck alone in the site. 9 seconds left up. They just need to stay alive. Wide swing from Stewie. Oh, he gets the kill, but Nitro so quick on the AWP. Renegades getting shut down on the site. And even if that was a problem, there was still Naf coming in on the flank.
That's the ass Naf from behind.
Locked in for Liquid. 13 rounds here on the CT side. And yeah, your prophecy, you got your crystal balls, and they are looking shinier than ever.
Rock hard. These crystals.
Why are your balls rock hard?
Because they're made of crystals, man.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Crystal almonds. Oh. Oh, I thought that was a great nade. It was actually not.
Like a centimeter off.
Pretty much. Depressing using pistols in a dire situation like this.
Yeah.
At least they've got some utility. They kind of did what Liquid did last time in the first half, but they didn't really get kills moving in. They took a little bit longer to get in the site.
Oh. This position's so good if it's not checked. He can just wait as long as he wants, but they will look at it. What a shot from JKS. Barely even rounded the corner, and he's already found the headshot.
Yeah, I bet you Stewie always play. I bet Stewie's like, yo, play this spot. And he gets 1D'd.
Yeah.
Now they're fighting.
Do hate to see that. The gun gifted over. Hey, that's a little bit of an upgrade. Naf is alone inside of the B site. Nitro's going to be smoked off. He can't help his teammate. Really nice wall of smokes from Renegades. I like that execute. But will they find anything from it? Through the Molotov, Stewie with 2 assists, Naf with 2 kills, and it is just an absolute slaughter. Only JKS, but not for long. And even with the wall of smokes, Liquid have no fear pushing through.
Yeah, it looked good though. They cut the site directly in half all the way through. You can see where they're going with it. It looked pretty intimidating at first. I think that was nice. It was just they only had pistols. The Molotov, I guess, as a counter grenade and a countermeasure was good. I don't even know how they threw it, if it was across the site or if it was from our man back at quad.
Yeah, it looked too deep to be from across the site.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it was Stewie that threw it.
Okay.
That doesn't answer the question. But yeah, it looked really deep. Maybe it was a set molly, who knows?
Yeah, but yeah, that was very helpful. Through the fire and flames. It did not survive.
Ooh.
Okay.
Where's that come from? 2 opening kills for Renegades out of nowhere. They will take that. Now, if they lose this round, I'm going to be a bit upset.
As you should be, and any Renegades fan should be. Yeah,
Oof.
I mean, yeah.
This Krieg.
Do they go A? They got some kills here already. I mean, they don't necessarily know this is the site that has everybody left over. They just know by name tags, maybe.
Oh, I'm twisting.
Okay, that's a kill, no damage. Oh, there's no trade. Yeah, okay, it's in. It's a 1v3, JKS low.
And Renegade's just running. Okay, Twist is on A. Let's just go B. Get away.
Yeah, running.
Don't give him the chance. He's going to have to ace this round.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's a dangerous game. JKS 10 HP, hunting the last kill.
It would have been just like a 1v2 period.
Very winnable.
Very winnable.
But
I mean, if there's a man to do it, like Twisty Boy.
I think that's 4 kills from JKS in that round as well off the back of the Krieg, so pretty concise stuff from him.
Wow. Yeah, they just kept it flowing. They just kept going in for more. Pretty wonderful things. And they broke Liquid's back. They actually have like not a lot of money after those rounds.
Oh, this is messy. Very, very blind. Azza, does he realize he got up inside of the corner? Twist stays alive for far too long, and he's going to get 2 kills as a result. 2-on-2 in an eco round for Liquid. Twist even crosses towards Forklift, and he's going to get a gun as a result. Now, Renegade's just back towards B.
It's the best CZ player on Earth.
Really?
He really is.
I cannot use that gun.
I love good old CZ. This is a nice angle.
Yeah, dirt.
Should provide for a strong post plant. You'd expect Liquid will try this, but as time ticks down, they're going to realize they have no kit.
It's no longer an angle, I don't think. Jump spot. I think you can actually see back quad there from the top of the
Look like it, yeah, for a second. The only thing is, confirming spots of people playing on the site is like not so useful on Vertigo because you can move so far. Yeah. So like, you could get out of there to another great spot, another pillar, back to the default, and like, that information is like not that good anymore. You can get really creative in the 1v1s. I actually think it's a positive.
Yeah, I love mid rounds of this map. I love like when you get a 2-on-2 or 3-on-3, you just disengage and you have that sneak fest where you could just be anywhere.
Yeah, yeah, I really love that. It's like as opposed to, say, on Inferno, if you're like playing quad, like in a post plant and someone spots you, you're just quad. You know, it's just how you play quad. On Vertigo, you can change spots 4 or 5 times in a 1v1, and you could do it because you were super smart. You know, like sneaking through trees in Dota or something. It's cool.
Well, Liquid is certainly looking like the overlords right now. 14-8 up. Renegades finding 2 in a row. But now more pistols for Liquid, so another chance for Renegades to stem the bleeding.
Yeah, so Twitch was like, all right, I'm going to get a CZ, but I have a CZ, so I'm going to get a kit.
I like it when you see kits on half buys.
Uh-huh.
Too often the rounds fall apart.
It's an investment in yourself.
Yeah.
It really is.
Belief.
Yeah.
That's the strongest buy, in my opinion.
The vote of confidence. Absolutely.
Running back, though. Renegades making a lot of noise on this retreat. I wonder if it's a double fake. Yeah, definitely. They run back, then they sneak up ramp. Ha ha ha.
Sometimes, I know, but it's like sometimes that can just work against you because it's like so obvious.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, who's going to run in a point of the map with a minute left in a spot you always walk?
In fact, it's actually led Liquid to fully stack this site. So
That's the thing.
Renegades have brained themselves.
The worst, the reverse honeypot.
Yeah. The punny hot.
That's amazing. That was good.
25 seconds here. Renegades got to get this plant in. Oh, there's nades being set up for this bomb. Oh, dear, Liquid. They're going to be able to drop the bomb with very low time remaining if they can get this set up right. Nitro's ready for it. Does this land? Rebound nade. Good damage, but no kills coming through. That being said, it softens up the targets and opens up the possibility here for Liquid. Naf has a gun, and Stewie and Twist of the CZs find a killer piece. Advantage Liquid, and now the weaponry is fully picked up as well. This is getting interesting. They might just do it after all. JKS spamming through the smoke with a Cree. Only good for one, and Azza's alone as well. Single kill is able to back off round the corner as well. Lead going back in for more, and that is it. Liquid have done it. They picked it up with almost nothing.
Almost nothing. The nades they used were huge, though. Yeah, they actually well placed. As much as they didn't take anyone down, they're probably disappointed by that. That helped them win for sure. Softened them up just enough for those pistols to make it clean, easy shots. Yeah.
Who needs the kit?
And look at Adren. He's smiling. You can see the end. It's like, oh, we win again. Nice.
Look at him. He's just so done. Like, come on, guys. Let's get out of here.
Oh, man.
One round, though. That's all that separates Liquid from a win here. And, of course, Renegades, this would guarantee them not getting out of the group, unfortunately. I mean, even if they won this, it would not be a guarantee by any means that they would get out of the group.
Yeah, nail in the coffin.
Yeah. Oh.
What could that do? Oh.
Close.
Is it? Very interesting trajectory. All right.
He got stuck on the pillar.
Yeah, unlucky. They have had a good time entering B as the Renegades coming up to B.
You mean JKS has had a good time entering?
That's a good point. Yeah, specifically JKS.
It's interesting to see how both Ts and CTs use that close wall smoke. You know, CTs use it to force or to just waste T's time, right? But T's use it to maybe fake out the fact that they're closer than the CTs would imagine. You can always boost window as well from that position.
Yeah, and then CTs always have to be worried about the close angles. Oh, did someone sneak up here or not?
I think the weirdest thing so far is we've not seen one mid take, and we've seen 23 rounds.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at this point. Vertigo has just become site take. So weird.
But not even like a mid lurk. There's just nothing.
That
like,
means
not
they
even
need to,
seen mid.
That means they need to make sites harder to take to encourage mid to be used, because mid is harder to use. But if you have to employ it and it allows you to win more, then that'll work, and you can influence the strategy. Gratisfaction, nice entry, 5v3. I'm assuming they're taking this one out. Smoke just for twists up top.
Ooh, once it fades, though, they're going to be on the angle. Surely they're ready for the possibility twist.
Is he going to do like the stairs run up into sandwich? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Only good for one. Nitro going to hold on to the orb. Tag, not what he wanted. And now the cavalry has been called. The dinner bell has been rung. And he's not hungry. He just wants to get out of there. He's full.
Oh, he's got a couple more shots in him, huh?
Yeah? Oh,
wow.
That's a climb for Lian.
That's pretty cool. Just got up there instant.
Parkour.
Nice.
Going back to that mid conversation, though, I feel like a lot of it is like you don't have any value from splitting mid into a site if you think about it, right? Splitting mid to A doesn't work, right? Inherently, that's already pretty rough considering you have to go essentially through the spawn to do that. Yeah. Splitting B through mid is like, well, if you're going to window drop, what's the point? You can get up the ramp super easy on B with the smoke. And no one's going to go through door consistently.
Yeah.
Split B. There's not a lot of value in like going for an actual like mid to B take or mid to A take. A lurk mid, that's great, but yeah, I don't think there's much value putting like too much stake in.
Okay, so like say this for example, he's here at least here at mid. So if they take mid, he can't play that spot. So even if they take mid but don't use it, that helps you take B.
Yeah.
So I agree, and that's maybe why we're not seeing just like mid as being underestimated, because you know, just taking it might use resources just to make sure someone can't play a spot that they could maybe ignore or molly the boost or whatever. But there are teams, like there's Furia, who just see it a different way. They abuse the fact that they can take the boost, that they can deny that position from the CTs. And I think they make it work really well. I'd really like to know, you know, I get an updated perspective on like their look at the map, but certainly, you know, I can't contradict myself. If people aren't going mid, then that means sites are too easy to take by themselves. So I'm sure teams have given it a lot of thought.
Yeah. And it's, I mean, every team plays this map completely differently as well, which is why it's kind of fun to see at the moment. But Renegades all smokes towards A, and there's one lurk outside of the B site right now, but everyone else top side. Jacob walking up. Nitro, where did he come from? Oh dear, he just appeared out of nowhere. I think he just dropped wood right through all that madness, and he gets a kill for it. Trades are in, and Renegades have the B site as well, so that bomb going to be doubling back. There's still a player committed towards A inside of that smoke, but Twist is hanging around longer than Jacob expected, and now Elige is going to be able to cut off this bomb. 13 seconds, Gratisfaction finds a kill. The Molotov doesn't stop Elige from getting in position, but it comes back to bite him, and now the retake is on for Liquid. 2 on 3, low HP. Twist finishing off the frag. He knows Liaz is still close as well, surely. He's just got to clear out close gens, but Gratisfaction covering his teammates back is going to make things hard. That smoke cuts off his teammates' line of sight, and it forces Liaz's hand to move out. Twist deals with him instantly, and Grat alone in a 1-on-2.
Behind a smoke, no less. Has to come back through the one angle, unless he has that spam, and it looks like he might lock that down. Ooh. Bomb needs to be tapped. Time is ticked low, and they basically have to, excuse me, you've got to stick this, sir. You have a kit. Okay, the smoke was there. I mean, you just didn't really have another option. You got to just kind of trust your teammate to lock that down. He had a kit. It was very viable.
Yeah, if they stuck there, probably won it, honestly.
So
unlucky, but great work from Renegades actually to get that done. I love that rotate back towards B, and even though they lose that A lurk as well, I feel like if Jacob pushes like 2 seconds later, like he's won that round for them immediately.
Definitely.
Twist was just about to rotate off of A, but good patience for him to commit to that angle.
Yeah, it is kind of wide open. I guess, you know, he did know the spam and everything, but it's like, I guess you just got to Hail Mary it. And here we are, into the double digits once again.
Yeah. Another game where it feels like it's over, and then out of nowhere, like 6 rounds in a row. Hey, we're still here. Oh, these are some angles.
Oh, yeah.
Look at his team ready to pounce as well.
Yeah, beautiful. Opening kill. Dangerous territory here for the Renegades.
Floating stickers.
That's a classic bug.
Yeah. Old school. Ooh, these mollies burning out all the pistol players, though. Dink coming through. If that was a frag, maybe this could be considered, but not even now. Twist with a deagle. Oh, don't count him out. He's got 2. God. But Renegades keeping things under control.
Yeah, it's all fine, guys.
Yeah. No AWP saved. They actually are reluctant to pick it up there. Just sticking with Kriegs.
Interesting. I respect it. They are a team that like to be mobile. And Ops can get in the middle of that, slow things down. And this also comes down to the Grat. It's like, does he want one, or does he not feel like opping? He's been good.
There's not like huge double or presence on Renegades anyway, so if it's not Grat, I mean, who's really, no one's super bothered about picking it up.
Yeah.
That's a nice change of pace from Nitro, though. Team Liquid had enough of these slow rounds. They just want to get aggressive and take matters into their own hands. 2 early kills down B. This is just going to force Renegades' hands towards A, because they know at any point they could start to be flanked immediately. Good entry from Jacob, and A site is empty.
Yeah, Twist patrolling between the 2 angles. And I don't think Elige had good info on how close they could be. That's I don't even know how that happened. I hope that wasn't his bullets. Dink is out. This is a 1-on-2 situation, but one player is so low. Does he get cut off at the pass? Is there a chance for the kill? That's okay. Now he's favored.
Yeah, low HP on Grat. Fakes the bomb out. Stewie just playing with time. Will just wrap back round. Doesn't want to re-attempt the same fight. Actually, Gratisfaction's got to be the one to spice things up. Gets aggressive towards CT. Now, does Stewie realize this? He's just holding on for aggression, but not in the right position.
There's a certain amount of time, and then Stewie's timer is going to go off.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
And it depends if he switches back, but that's gamed. Easy.
Really nice.
Down low.